And that entire narrative about the so-called North and the South divide, that entire controversy continues to escalate. Akhilesh Yadav has said that South people and North people like each other and the country is one. Those who talk on these lines don't understand the country. Interesting that the Samajwadi Party chief has taken directly on the people who have spoken about the so-called North-South divide. Listen into what Akhilesh Yadav said.
दक्षिण के लोग उत्तर भारत से कितना प्रेम करते हैं या उत्तर के भारत के लोग और दक्षिण भारत के कितने मिले जुले हैं, ये भावना, ये भाषा किसी भी नेता की नहीं होनी चाहिए। पूरा देश एक है। जो कोई भी इस तरह की बात कर रहा है वो, मैं समझता हूँ, वो भारत को नहीं समझता।
Now talking about the race in the state of Telangana, the chief ministerial race, who would be the face? You have D.K. Shivkumar and Manik Rao Thakre, who have left from the residence of Mr. Kharge. There was a huddle, there was a meeting. They are heading to Hyderabad now. Announcement is likely to be made in the CLP meeting in Hyderabad. That's the bit of news that we are getting right now. As far as the state of Telangana is concerned and the decision from the Congress party is concerned, it can be expected in the next 24 hours. Revanth Reddy, of course, is the front runner, the face of the Congress party campaign in the state, which has been able to defeat the BRS, which had formed the government in the state for the last 2 terms ever since the formation of the state in 2014. Sherin Elizabeth is joining us on the broadcast. Sherin, tell us more about what were the discussions. Revanth Reddy continues to be the front runner.
Well, as of now, that is what looks like. It is the chief ministerial face is going to be Revanth Reddy. But of course, there was in fact hectic parleys that was going on as far as the other cabinet portfolios are concerned. Whether there is going to be a deputy chief minister in Telangana or not, who is going to be the deputy chief minister? Apart from that, apart from Revanth Reddy, Uttam Kumar Reddy and also Mallu Bhati are the names that are of course running, and they will in fact be accommodated given some crucial key portfolios is what the sources have been suggesting. Now, I just want to do a recap of how just about an hour back, Rahul Gandhi along with KC Venugopal were at the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. The observers of Telangana, that includes Manikam Thakre and Manik Rao Thakre and D.K. Shivkumar has in fact reached the residence. They have submitted their report yesterday in the CLP meeting. Around 40 of the MLAs were in favor of Revanth Kumar Reddy being the chief ministerial face, and the around 6 or 7 of them of the MLAs have in fact said that they leave it to the High Command. There were also supporters for Uttam Kumar Reddy, but now what we are hearing is that it seems the seal on Revanth Kumar is almost done, but the announcement is going to be made in Hyderabad. In all likelihood, the announcement of who is going to be the Chief Minister of Telangana will be made in Hyderabad, where a CLP meeting today in all likelihood will be called around 5-6 p.m. D.K. Shivkumar along with Manik Rao Thakre, both the observers of Telangana, has left from the residence of Kharge. They are heading towards Hyderabad, and an announcement is expected today evening. So we'll get to know, apart from the Chief Minister, what all are the crucial portfolios that has been given to other leaders of Telangana.
All right. Could you also give us a sense, Sherin, that when the central party leadership has been weighing its options and, trying to figure out what exactly should be done, there were multiple faces in the state of Telangana which had put their, contendership and argued we should also be considered. Revanth Reddy, of course, had emerged as one of the strong faces. But what is the feeler that you're getting from the party high command? What are the right kind of caste representations or the balance that they would need? Telangana is also one state which has a very strong minority / Muslim vote in the state. That's another factor that they needed to take into account.
Absolutely. I mean, when it comes to Telangana, they have, in fact, the Congress party has performed really well, and that is possible only because of the local leader. That includes Uttam Kumar Reddy, that includes Revanth Reddy, that includes Mallu Bhati, that includes Komanth Reddy as well. So there are a number of leaders, Sridhar Babu as well. So there are a number of leaders, who have become the face of Telangana, and they all put in an effort on ground, and hence it becomes very crucial for High Command to ensure that all these people are accommodated. But there is no struggle. There were, we have seen during the Karnataka election who is going to the chief minister. It went on for about 3 to 4 hours. Here, there is less confusion. There is no delay also. The Congress party is saying it's just been 2 days. We are taking our time because it's not just the chief minister who is going to take the oath. It is going to be other ministers also in the cabinet who will be taking oath along with Revanth Reddy, and that formula is being worked out. When we talk about Revanth Reddy, he's relatively new. He joined the party only in 2018, but he did the work on ground. But Uttam Kumar Reddy is someone who has been in Congress party for years altogether. So there is a seniority faction that is of course going on. But at the end of the day, it is going to be the High Command that will decide. That they have met the leadership, Mallikarjun Kharge, in after having talks with Rahul Gandhi, KC Venugopal, it seems have made a decision. A final decision will be announced today evening itself, is what the sources have been telling us, and in all likelihood the decision will be announced in Hyderabad. So like you said, yes, the High Command also wants to make sure that all these leaders are accommodated well, and there is no room for any sort of dissent or any sort of disagreement. So it is very opposite of what we saw in Karnataka. There is no confusion as such, but they are taking their time to accommodate all these leaders.
All right, we'll talk about what kind of factors need to be accommodated. Shirin, let me talk to Swastika more about it. Swastika, the Congress party is saying that the decision will be made very soon in the CLP meeting that will be announced. Other than Revanth Reddy, who are the key names we have seen as contestants for the Chief Minister post, and also talk to us about the caste/religious equations or the proportions that need to be taken into account when that cabinet formation takes place in the state of Telangana.
Well, yes, it so seems now with the indications coming in from Delhi that the decks are cleared for Revanth Reddy to take charge as the next Chief Minister of Telangana, though we are waiting an official announcement from DK Shivakumar, Manik Rao Thakare, who are on their way to Hyderabad now. Evening is when we are expecting that big announcement to take place. But the other contenders in the fray is, of course, Uttam Kumar Reddy, a leader who has been a Congress loyalist, 7-time MLA from Huzur Nagar, and the fact that he is in Delhi, he was lobbying for his own candidature as the Chief Minister, and it is very clear that when it comes to leaders in the likes of Uttam Kumar Reddy, Bhatti Vikramarka, who is also in Delhi, they are not in favor of Revanth Reddy being made the Chief Minister, and the reason being they see Revanth as an outsider. More so because the contention against Revanth Reddy is that he is somebody who does not take the entire camp along, and the fact that though he is the one who is being pictured as the face of the Congress party's victory in Telangana, the other leaders here, senior leaders particularly, have refuted. Dalit leader, prominent face, mass leader is Bhatti Vikramarka. Since you asked me who are the other competitors in this case for Mr. Revanth Reddy, certainly Bhatti Vikramarka. Sridhar Babu is another 5-time MLA who has come out in opposition of Revanth Reddy and in fact put his own name for the CM's throne. So as far as the Game of Thrones concern continues here, it so seems now that Revanth Reddy, when it comes to the arithmetic, more than 44 MLAs, newly elected MLAs, have come out in support of him. The other leaders don't have the numbers on their side. And also the fact that Delhi thinks that Revanth Reddy at this juncture is their best bet in order to avoid any kind of internal factions and defections, considering a majority MLAs are backing him. So from that caste point of view, from all sides, the Congress is treading very carefully, and it so seems though that Revanth Reddy's decks have been cleared right now.
Revanth Reddy's decks have been cleared. Swastika Das getting us all that perspective. Thank you, Swastika, for getting us all those details. A quick check of some key stories from across the country.